Priyank Kharge, who's now a minister within the Karnataka cabinet, has put out this very message there, almost indicating that the Congress is now rethinking over the hijab ban. The Congress now mulling over revoking the ban that was imposed by the BJP government, upheld by the Karnataka High Court. Mallikarjun Kharge's son, Priyank Kharge, who's now a minister within the Karnataka cabinet, says, as he puts out this very pointed tweet, he says, "Will review any bills passed by the past BJP government." Priyank Kharge goes on to say, "Will review bills that affect Karnataka's image. We want to build an economically and socially equal Karnataka." This is Priyank Kharge's message. In fact, I have him with me, joining us live right here on India Today. Priyank, thank you very much for joining us. And this is the clarification that Karnataka wants to know. Of course, India is watching as well. The Karnataka's ban on hijab, it did send out a message across the country. At this point, we see now that you've come to power in Karnataka, there's been a lot of clamor, a lot of requests, a lot of demands on revoking the hijab ban. How does the Congress at this point view this? What is your decision on this? Will you really ensure that this ban is quashed? Tell us a little more on your thought and how you progressing forward with that.
See, the government and the Congress party has been very clear on its stand with respect to all regressive bills that have been brought during the BJP's regime. Any bill, any executive order that goes against the image of Karnataka, that goes against getting in investment, that goes against creating employment, will be reviewed and will be rejected if necessary. So it does not matter whether it's the anti-cow slaughter, anti-conversion bill, the cow slaughter bill, or the hijab thing. Everything will be looked at from the economic perspective. Everything will be looked at from a very progressive point of view, and then we will take a call.
But Priyank, we see that Amnesty India has put forth a few demands asking the Congress, now that the Congress has come to power in Karnataka, why don't you undo the wrongs, supposed wrongs of the BJP in the state? Are you abiding to what, or are you acknowledging what Amnesty India has said, even including that of the hijab ban?
No, I'm not sure what Amnesty International has requested the government of Karnataka, but we have made our stand very clear about all these bills that are not economic, that does not propose economic progress.
Right. Priyank, we see that when the ban was imposed in Karnataka, nearly 16,000 students dropped out of school and college. There was data. What did the Congress do at that point in time? Did you take cognizance of what happened, the fallout of it?
Absolutely. The data which you have is just the tip of the iceberg. But more and more students are leaving schools and colleges because of this particular stand by the government. Government's primary prerogative should be education. After all, they're going to be the citizens of tomorrow. They are the ones who are going to take care of the society tomorrow. They are the ones who are going to lead Karnataka tomorrow. And you want an educated bunch leading our state. We have been a progressive state all our throughout the history of our state, and we don't want to be. We don't want any social unrest among youngsters. It's a very dangerous thing to have. The idea is to create a knowledge-based society, which will lead to education, which will lead to economic progress of the state.
Right. On the same note, we see that the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and his deputy D.K. Shivkumar has sent out a direction to the police department of Karnataka, asking them not to saffronize the state. What was the real intention behind this statement and this ruling that was given to the police of Bengaluru?
No, both the CM and the DCM have very been clear in their messaging, saying that we will not tolerate the Department of Home indulging in political activities, whether it is BJP, Congress or JDS. We had BJP, we had a few officers, when they were in their uniform, wearing saffron shawls and posing and chanting slogans on behalf of certain political parties. They are bound by service rules. There is a constitution that they need to follow. They need to follow the rule of land. And the ones who are supposed to enforce the law of the land start breaking the law of the land. What kind of messaging are you sending? and they are not stooges of a political party. They are officers of government of Karnataka, and they have to follow the service rules that is prescribed by the government. We are as simple as that. Why is BJP so hesitant to ensure the constitutional norms are followed?
All right, now that the Congress is in power and you're focused around the 5 guarantees, Priyank, why don't you tell us? We're seeing a lot of videos now breaking out from different parts of Karnataka where people are demanding free electricity up to 200 units, demanding free travel. You've made those guarantees, but it hasn't yet trickled down on ground.
See, any scheme that needs to come into action needs to be implemented. It takes time. And in our first cabinet, we have already issued the government order saying that in principle everything has been agreed upon. We have assigned responsibilities to the respective departments to come back with a working framework of implementation and the economic framework for the implementation of the schemes. And as suggested by the CM and Deputy CM, it will be done by the next cabinet. So it's hardly a week since the government has been formed. May 13th was the results that had been announced, and it's just been 10 days. So we have requested the public to be a little patient, and we have sought their cooperation.
Right, but we do agree it takes a little while, but it's now 2 weeks into power. Have you directed the departments to go right ahead with it?
Yeah, we have assigned each of the guarantees to the respective departments. We have asked them to come back to us with a working framework on implementation model, and we have issued orders for asking the departments to come up with the economic impact and